The Sustainable Development Goal I'm speaking on today is SDG 5, which relates to gender equity and female empowerment. This is a topic that I feel very strongly on, as I feel globally there is so much that needs to be improved on in this area. Nike highlights diversity, equity, and inclusion as one of their main commitments as a company on their impact report, and state that they are doing this by changing their recruitment methods and implementing new ways to progress women's careers. Nike has been making all the right noise in the media in their reporting and have made slight changes to their advertising campaigns, but it is still not enough to match their claims of gender equity. According to Nike's impact report, since 2020, the representation of women at Nike has increased from 50.2% to 51.1% of women in their global workforce, as well as an increase to 44.1%, up from 39.3% of women in leadership positions. Looking at Adidas for comparison, we can see that as of 2022, 52% of their global workforce are female and 39% of women held management positions, showing that Adidas and Nike are comparable in terms of workforce numbers. The same report that Nike put out also states that there is 100% gender pay equity throughout the entire business model, though it does not provide any evidence of this or advise how the pay equity is measured. It's important to note that in 2018, a gender discrimination lawsuit was filed against Nike for their apparent gender pay gap disparities. The company has since made changes to their pay structure, and they have gone on the record to say that this accusation was not based on any accurate comparisons. This matter is still being played out in the courts, and no decision is made as of today. Nike also reported an increase from 0% in 2020 to 2% in 2022 in suppliers engaging in gender equitable workplaces. Again, there is no detail on who these suppliers are in the report, so making these claims difficult to investigate. Another point to note is that despite the impact report basing itself on gender equality, Nike until recently has always emphasized women's aesthetics in their media campaigns and have promoted their sexuality and femininity rather than their strength and athletic abilities as they do with their male counterparts. This is not in line with gender equity or female empowerment. There is also evidence showing that females have not been represented in Nike's advertising campaigns for a variety of their popular sports, including baseball, surfing, and cricket, which doesn't align with their inclusivity statement. What is heavily concerning is that Nike's impact report shows the percentage of extended supply chain facilities which are complying with their foundational labour, health, safety, and environmental standards has actually dropped from 94% in 2020 to 60% in 2022. Now, while this percentage is still acceptable, Nike have a responsibility not only to their employees, but also to the employees of their suppliers, who are often women and girls in poorer countries. This is in complete contrast to their corporate social responsibility and their code of conduct. Nike portray themselves as a company that is committed to gender equality and inclusion. Through my research, I feel that Nike at face value are committed to achieving gender equality in terms of numbers in the workforce and the rebranding of their advertising campaigns. They have made inroads in pay equality, and the focus has somewhat shifted from women's bodies and the way they look in Nike's clothing, rather to their achievements in sports and their strength in conjunction with Nike products. However, Nike's commitment to providing a safe working environment for these women is yet to be proven, and there is still a lot of growth to be done in their advertising and reporting sectors. In my opinion, there's not enough information that is easily accessible to determine whether Nike are meeting the gender equality and female empowerment sustainability goal, but they do seem to be moving in the right direction. Thank you.